As one of the first recipes I was ever taught at Catering College, I thought it was only fair that I share it with you guys, but with a sorted twist.
Okay, teacher's pet, what do they say?
I wasn't teacher's pet.
No?
But this was one of the first things I was taught. It was a French dessert, it's called a jalousie. But I'm going to give it the English twist of Bakewell. So it's puff pastry, and then with a filling of raspberries, and we're going to make an awesome frangipane mix with these ground almonds.
Nice.
But to start with, our butter and sugar. All you need to do is, as ever, beat these together into a nice creamy paste. And of course, if you want all the details, the weights, the measurements, they are all down below in that box. Doing a good job, nearly there. Now with our eggs, 2 eggs are going to go into this mix, but while Barry's finishing that off, I'm going to place the last one into an egg wash, which we'll need later on.
I love these pastry puddings, these are my favourite.
You have got a very sweet tooth, haven't you? So eggs, one at a time, into this mix. You beat that in until it's nice and smooth. Our second egg in there as well. So what makes this part a frangipane is instead of now putting flour into it, we're going to put almonds. Okay, so it's ground almonds, or some people call it almond flour, and that's going to go into our mix like so. And if you just stir that in, you should end up with quite a thick paste. And as if that wasn't enough almond, a little drop of almond essence as well. And now that's nice and smooth, we just push that to one side. Yep. Come back to it in a minute. But now you can do the next job, Baz, because I'm not doing any of this work today. We can roll out our pastry and put it straight onto our baking tray.
Okay. Okay, off
Yep, I'll take the blue, you take the pastry. There we go. So this is ready rolled puff pastry. It's already good to go. Down the centre, we want to do a line of raspberries. Okay. Got to keep it nice and thin so we can roll the whole thing up. But just so you've got a nice bed of raspberries to put our frangipane on top of. Now that we've got our raspberry river down the middle there, we can put our frangipane right along the middle, like so. And then our egg wash. So if you can now egg wash aside, so we can stick it together. And I'm going to grab a knife and just start to cut incisions at a diagonal to the frangipane, but right to the edge. So we start to fold over that and just keep going alternate sides. Just keep alternating it over, and what you'll find is there will be gaps, but because of our frangipane, as it bakes, it will slightly expand, it will try and explode out, but it should just hold it all in together. And while you're doing that, I'll do the ends. So they're crossing over, and then get rid of excessive amounts, and fold with a little bit of egg wash up, like that.
Yep.
Now egg wash the whole thing, because the egg wash is going to make it go nice and golden brown and crisp. And a little bit of brown sugar to stick to that egg, which will crisp up and go lovely, nice and golden. Perfect. Now, Barry, if you can throw that into our oven.
Yep.
This needs 180 degrees for 30 minutes, and it'll go nice and golden. That frangipane will cook, and then we'll have our Bakewell slice. Yeah! Our Bakewell pastry slice has come out of the oven. You can see it's nice and golden. It's had a chance to cool down. And if I just lift it over here, time to slice. In the meantime, just for a final bit of decoration, if you can make some glacé icing, icing sugar and a dribble of water, that's all it needs. Simple as.
Even I can do that.
If you can stir that together until you've got a nice paste, and I'll cut this into some nice chunks. Look at that, so inside you've got our soft frangipane, fantastic raspberries as well. You've got a nice dribble, so if you just dribble all that nice zigzags as you would in a coffee shop.
Look at that.
Beautiful. We'll pop a few of these onto our plate. Like that. There we go, one of the first recipes I was ever taught to make at college. It is a Bakewell pastry slice, sorted.
Yes.
No messing around, have a munch on that.
Still hot.
Slightly warm. Best way to serve them. Well, that didn't last long, did it?
No.
Must have been pretty good.
Done.
Sorted.